Welcome to your morning momentum. I am Richie Griffith, and I am the lead pastor at Movement Church.
And I'm Ethan, and I'm the media director here at Movement Church.
And we're definitely glad that you are here. You have made it.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
I'm so happy. If you're following along, we didn't do this last week. And I missed it.
No, we didn't.
And I missed not being here at 7 a.m. for you guys. But we're here now.
It was rough, man. It was snowing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was ugly. Ugly day. It took me, last Friday, I was outside, and my kids first started shoveling, and then I went out to finish it. Between the three of us, it took almost 4 to 5 hours just to get my car out of the driveway.
That's a really long time.
Do you know why? It's because the plow came through in the middle of the night, plowed up the end of your driveway. Just drives me nuts. Come on now.
Our plow came through Friday night, yeah. But we were out there and we saw it go by, and we went out there right when it went by and shoveled out our driveway, like right when it happened.
Well, I didn't do that. It sat all night.
And froze over. And so it was just like little bit after little bit, and then... It was heavy stuff.
It was, but it replaced the gym for that day. Having to do that. So
there you go.
It's crazy because you go out there. You ever do that? Like you go outside in the cold like that, and you're shoveling, and you got your coat on, and you come back inside, you take the coat off, and you realize that you're just like drenched
in sweat.
And it's like, oh, I didn't realize
gross.
this.
Yeah.
And so, it was insane. My little puppy, she's not little anymore.
I forgot. What's her name again?
Her name's Sammy. So Sammy's a golden doodle. She is 6 months old now.
Old.
And
old.
6 months young, 6-month-old puppy. And she, yesterday, realizing the size of her, she laid down on our couch with, you know how you put the pillow up in the corner of the couch? Mm-hmm. She lays her head on the pillow and then stretches out, and body and tail and everything went into the third cushion of the couch.
Wow.
It was like, what happened?
That's big.
What happened to this little puppy that was the size of a hat when we first brought her home?
Last time I saw her, she was tiny.
I know.
That's pretty crazy.
I know. It's insane. And so she's definitely getting bigger. We're working on some training stuff, and she's been doing pretty good, though. But she loves the snow.
So does my dog, my golden doodle. He was out rolling in it last week. It was funny. But... You know what's nice about this week that wasn't last week is it's warmer.
Yes, it's been a great week.
It has.
It has been a great week. 50 degrees on Wednesday. A little bit of rain today, but it's in the 40s today. And the only thing that's tough about the rain on a day like this is your car gets dirty. Maybe some of you, it might be getting clean.
I was going to say, mine gets clean when it rains.
But, oh, man, but it's such a good week. I'm pretty stoked because the countdown's on. I'm 12 days away. 12 days away from being in warm Florida.
Oh, yeah, you're going to Florida.
Yeah, I am.
What are you doing in Florida?
My wife and I, we're going to do some Disney, Universal. And then we have a conference we're going to in Tampa. So we're planning to go hang out with Tom Brady and Gronkowski and,
That's what you're doing at your conference?
Yeah, I think so.
That's pretty cool. Convince him to come to the Bengals. Go to the Bengals, I should say.
Exactly. Not Tom Brady, though. I'm sorry. I'm glad he's gone.
But you can't deny... his greatness.
Oh, I won't deny that. I definitely won't deny that. But I just think it's the Joe Burrow area.
You love Joe Burrow way too much.
I think he's incredible.
Way too much.
I'm sorry, but he's so much better than Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not going to disagree because you guys went to the Super Bowl. We didn't.
That is so true. You guys would be better off with Ben Roethlisberger.
Maybe. What was it? He's won more games.
Yeah.
In the Browns stadium or something.
In the Browns stadium, and the Browns have won in their own stadium.
Something dumb like that.
That's awful. But yeah, it's so much fun. I love football. But football's over now.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what that means? It marks the beginning of baseball season.
You know what else just started? Let me cut you off. The MLR just started a couple weeks ago.
Whoa.
Major League Rugby.
Whoa.
Yep. They brought it back. It went down. They brought it back a couple years ago. Season just started. Check it out. They have like their own website.
Are there any teams in Ohio?
No, there's not.
Where's the closest team?
I think the closest team is there's like a DC team and a New England team.
You should start an Ohio team.
Ohio had a team. It wasn't MLR, but it was a pro team a while back, the Aviators.
That is a great name.
But it went down before, I could watch them or anything. So.
Oh, a bummer, man.
I know.
Are you into rodeo?
No, I'm not. I'm not in a rodeo, and I'm not into rodeos either.
You've never gone to one?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Really?
You should go.
Where's the closest rodeo?
They have them. Every once in a while, they'll bring them to, like, Columbus, and they'll fill up Nationwide Arena. Brookville, Ohio. They do some rodeos. I'm going to find it. Then next time I see a rodeo, we're going to go, man.
What do they do at rodeos?
Well,
Is it just like horses?
I love watching the bull riding.
I've been to is I went to what's it called? It's the Dixie Stampede.
Oh my gosh.
That's the closest thing I've ever been.
No,
and I ate a Cornish hen or something, and they had their drinks in boot cups.
They did that. We went to the same type of thing. We went to that pirate voyage or something like that, and we sat and watched pirates fight for a while. There's like 1,000 people at this show, and you know who they picked to go down and do an event?
You.
Me.
Did they really?
They did.
What'd you do? I wasn't expecting that.
They did. It was like a race that I had to do. I'll be honest with you, I can't remember what it was. It was all a big blur to me because I didn't want to do it. But my kids were pointing at me.
Your adrenaline was pumping.
Huh?
Your adrenaline was pumping.
It was pumping. I was not looking forward to it because it's just, it's one of those things where you're having a lot of fun. The food was crazy, though. Mm-hmm. It was really good. It was all just thrown into a bucket. It was good, though. And, but like, I don't know. But I do remember it was like some type of a relay type thing or something like that.
Did you win?
Know. We did win,
really?
Yes. But it was wet. And because, the whole thing's like a big swimming pool. And
I mean, no, I don't know, but I'll take your word for it.
Go.
Okay. Maybe I'll go to a pirate rodeo.
I've always wanted to be a pirate.
They make him look really cool in movies.
Yeah, there's a line, yes, I am a pirate. 400 years too late. And anyways. Name that singer.
Anyways.
If you're listening to this, name that song.
We should start doing something fun.
What's that? What do you want to do?
I don't know. But, like, that's fun.
That is fun.
Name that song.
Name that song. If you can name that song.
We give them song lyrics or something.
If you can name that song, all right, and here's what you need to do. You need to either message that song, comment on this video right now on YouTube, or you can, if you're listening to it on podcast right now, why don't you go ahead and text Ethan at 93. No, I'm kidding.
That's twice. You've done that joke twice.
I know. Eventually, I'm going to give you his number.
You'll throw in one number each podcast, and you'll have to search for him.
You have to go back each podcast to get his number. But I'm telling you, like you can message us. Once you do that, go to movementchurch.community/go. Tell us what song it is, and if you get it right, but it's only good today, the 20th of February. All right, so I don't want you to like come back 2 months later and go, hey, I know what song lyric that is. But if you can tell me today what it is, you message us, let us know what it is. I'm going to give you a $10 Starbucks gift card.
Whoa. There's like a real prize involved.
Real prize involved. $10 Starbucks gift card. All you got to do is either message us or comment on this video. And the first one to do that, telling me exactly. Do you remember the lyrics I just gave?
No.
Yes, I am a pirate. 400 years too late.
There it is.
You tell me which that is, and you get that $10. It's easy.
Just don't look it up on Google Unless...
Yeah, don't be a cheater.
I don't know.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck. But hey, so Ethan, today you are wearing a hat with a W on it.
I was actually wearing it Monday as well.
I know, it's kind of weird that you're wearing the same thing 2 days in a row. But anyways,
all right.
and what does that W stand for? Is that the Who?
It's not the Who.
It's not the Who?
That's not what their logo looks like. No, this
is Wichita?
Almost. It's Wittenberg.
Wittenberg
University.
What is that?
It's a
Sounds
university. Lutheran. It is a Lutheran. It is a Lutheran university. Yeah. Good catch. Yeah.
What do you think about Wittenberg?
That is a great question.
You're in class there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Take classes there. Mm-hmm. Go there.
You travel there often?
Travel there every day of the week.
Yes.
Well, not weekends.
Did you know I had some friends that went to Wittenberg?
Who?
Her name was Ashley,
mm-hmm.
and she had a friend named Shannon,
mm-hmm.
and I got a friend named Ethan that goes there. And
sounds like a cool guy.
Yeah, knew some other people that went there as well. So
yeah, it's a good college,
family.
Good university. Sorry, it's a private university.
Oh, private.
Yeah, I got a deal though.
Whoa.
This hat was, well, I don't know how much I should say, but it wasn't originally mine. I think it's I don't know, there's writing on it. Don't know what it means.
I was going to ask you whose signature is on it.
It's not a signature. I don't know what it means. I couldn't tell you. I have guesses, but...
What if it means something really bad and you've been wearing it all this time?
It might.
It looks like it says strong.
It says 8 strong. So, I don't know what it means. Maybe there's a player with the number 8, and it was kind of a thing for them. Who knows?
Maybe they ate something very strong.
And wrote it on their their hat.
Like, those hot wings that I ate.
Strong. Maybe.
Favorite food, dude. Come on.
Favorite food.
Favorite Super Bowl food. Because we are still, we're still the week out. What's your favorite go-to Super Bowl food? And if you're listening right now, let us know. What is your favorite Super Bowl food?
We could do maybe.
Okay.
If you give us your favorite Super Bowl food, maybe we can eat it next Friday.
Ooh, maybe.
That's a maybe.
Maybe.
But do it anyway, because it might happen.
Could be good, yeah.
My favorite Super Bowl food? That's a good question. I'm going to be real with you. I don't usually eat food during the Super Bowl.
What?
Sometimes I do.
You get that nervous?
It's nothing.
Or is it in protest of the Browns not making it to the Super Bowl?
I've starved myself for years because the Browns haven't made it in. No, I don't know. We make this like chip dip that's real good, homemade chip dip. We always eat that. But it's not usually like meals. We do subs.
Wait, the people want to know. Is it a like cheese-based chip dip? Is it an artichoke-based?
Artichoke-based?
I don't know.
No. It's cream cheese-based.
Cream cheese?
Yeah.
If you're here in Ohio...
It's actually, so let me think if I can remember. It's cream cheese and like salsa, and you mix it up, and I think there's some other stuff in there.
Huh. Well, if you're here in Ohio, you might know something that we do with cream cheese and dip. Cream cheese and some cheese, some like, cheddar cheese.
Yeah.
And then you mix it with some Skyline chili.
Oh.
Yeah.
Skyline. No, I've never had Skyline.
What?
But I already know how it tastes just by looking at it.
It's amazing.
Like I can taste it right now, and I haven't had it before. But
tell us right now. Explain to us the taste.
It tastes like chili with cinnamon.
How would you know?
Because that's their whole thing.
It's amazing, though. It's
anyway,
really good.
There's rumors that they're going to put one in Springfield. And we just got a Cane's a couple months ago, so I think they're really racking up on
Aren't you getting a ChickfilA, too?
I heard that as well.
Well, they already... Oh, no, it was Cane's. It's... They need to catch up with the rest of Ohio.
In what sense?
No Chick-fil-A, no Skyline. I live there. Oh, man.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Things that you're missing. You have to drive a long way to get Chick-fil-A if you're in Springfield.
They're going to put I haven't even had Cane's yet that they put in Springfield. And I guarantee I will not have the Chick-fil-A or Skyline.
Cane's is pretty good.
This is a crazy debate that we're about to get into right now.
But I'm gonna say this about Cane's, and I know there's a lot of people listening probably that are diehard Cane's fans. And I think it's pretty good. However, I'd say 9 times out of 10 that I go there, it's undercooked. And then the other part of it is, I don't think their sauce is all that. The fries are good. I love crinkle cut fries, and the bread is amazing. But I could definitely go for ChickfilA sauce.
That is the craziest thing that anyone's ever said, I think. When they're like, because usually it's like, Cane's is good, yeah, the chicken's good, but it's not good without the sauce, so that's why but you're like, it's all right, but the sauce is awful.
I'm gonna admit to something right now.
What?
I have bought Cane's chicken, gone home, and got the Chick-fil-A sauce out of the fridge and dipped it in Chick-fil-A sauce.
Wow, I don't even know what that means, but that could be, I don't know.
It's good.
It probably is good. But yeah, so we got like Cane's, we got KFC, obviously, we got Popeyes, we got Wingstop. That's about it.
You gotta tell me about Wingstop real quick, because I have heard of it. I've never had it before. In fact, I've never even seen it. Is that the Pizza Hut wings?
No, that is Wing Street.
That's Wing Street.
I was
what is
confused
Wingstop?
about that as well. Wingstop is its own chain. Rick Ross owns a couple of them. He's like a Wingstop guy. But I don't know. They just have wings. They actually turned into Thigh Stop recently because of a wing shortage. But I've had them. I had them once. And they were good. Their ranch is like a little bit more liquidy, I think.
Okay.
I don't really know how to describe it, but I think it's good. But so here's something. You eat Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah. My wife is actually eating Taco Bell right now, I'm sure.
How do you know that?
I'm just guessing.
Right now.
It's her Friday go-to.
Did they have wings?
And they did at one point. They had yes, at one point they had boneless wings at Taco Bell.
Did you ever have any?
I wanted to, but here was the reality of what was going on during that time. I didn't go to Taco Bell for like 3 or 4 weeks. It was the craziest thing. That's my family's go-to. Like, hey, we need something quick. Is Taco Bell.
Really?
And I have a policy now. I got a new vehicle, and in my last vehicle we would eat in that all the time. Well, now I have a rule: you don't eat in my new vehicle. And so we get out on the road. They're like, "Hey, we're hungry." I'm like, "I don't care. Starve. We're not eating it here."
I don't.
Can I bring my cup to go? No, you cannot bring your cup to go.
Well, it's probably good that you didn't, because I saw a lot of pictures where it was just like raw chicken.
Ugh.
So.
They did have. Wait, I will say this. They did have at one point this taco. It was like a flatbread with a piece of chicken, some chipotle sauce, some shredded cheese on it. That was really good, and it was always cooked well.
I never had it.
It was good. It was around camp time, I think. Anyways,
there's this. So you just remind me of this. Back in, I think it was in high school. School lunches, I never ate them. I always packed my lunch, right? As we know, peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day.
Every day.
They had this school lunch, and it was like a chicken wrap. And it was awful. My friends brought it over. It was like this tortilla wrap, and they unwrapped it, and it was 2 chicken strips and a piece of American cheese, like just straight out of the package, and then just rolled up. It was like, this is disgusting.
No sauce?
Nothing. That was
Ugh.
it. And then if you charged, you could charge, but you only got a piece of toast. It was like prison. It was awful. They wouldn't even give you the real lunch. They would give you like toast and water.
I got to tell you this. This is the craziest thing. My daughter goes to a school here in the Tipp City district. Well, I take that back. She used to go to the school. She's now up a grade, so she moved to a different school. But they actually had a gourmet chef who donated his time to go in to make good food for the kids at that school.
That's crazy.
And they would have like French toast with sausage and scrambled eggs, and or they would have like you think about it. I mean, just something. They had waffles one time, and they had strawberries on top.
Fancy.
I mean, it was just like chicken and noodles with homemade noodles and all this stuff. And people, the guy was awesome. Like, he was really great. He was a chef here in town at a at a local restaurant, and during the day, instead of going in and prepping all day, he would go and do his prep work and then go to the school and cook for the kids. And
That's
so
really cool.
it was awesome. Yeah. When we had bring your parents to school day, I always enjoyed it because he was a good cook. It was good. It was always good.
I like how when you were explaining it, since he was gourmet, his scrambled eggs were scrambled eggs.
That's exactly what they were. Because I've had scrambled eggs at school before, and they really, you could call them like rubber eggs. You don't even know if they were really eggs or not. You just knew that they were the color and the kind of the consistency of it. But these were spot
Good
on.
eggs.
Yeah. So
That's cool.
it's awesome. And it just blows my mind right now of where we're at in the month. So we're getting towards the end of February right now. And we are tell me if I'm wrong, but I think we are 30 some days away from spring. We are getting really close to spring.
I think you're right.
Yeah. And so not only are we close to spring, but we're a couple months, not even a couple months. We are under 2 months away from Easter. And Easter is late this year. It's crazy. It is just flying by. And so we were talking the other day about this, and I think we're going to do it. I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to initiate a church-wide fast for Easter. And I remember growing up and doing, always giving something up for Lent. That was always the big thing. We wouldn't use the word fast, but it would be more like, what would you give up for Lent? What are you giving up for Lent this year? But I do remember, Ash Wednesday kicks Lent off. I do remember as a kid, especially when I was in high school and I could drive, getting out of school on Ash Wednesday and then going to a church service so that I could get out of school.
I never did that.
You never did that?
Never.
I did it. Any chance that I could have to get out of school. It was so bad. Listen to this.
Explains a lot.
Listen to what I did one time. I used to have a Mustang, and it was really bad in the snow.
I thought you were going to say mustache.
No, Mustang. And it was really bad in the snow. And this one day, my car was super clean. I just got done detailing and everything. And there was a little snow coming in. And so I went down to the office before it started to snow and asked them if I could take my car home. And they were like, no, sir, you cannot. And I called my parents. And my parents told them yes. And so I drove my car home. And then I took my dad's vehicle because at that time he worked third shift. And I brought his vehicle back to the school.
That is too much.
So anything that I could do to get out, I would do.
Did you even get out of school, though? Or your parents took your car?
No, I left.
And then you came back?
And then I came back. Yep.
How much time did you waste going home and coming back?
At least an hour. And I lived 8 minutes away.
Yeah.
So, but, I mean, that's what it is. That's how I rolled. So,
yep.
But I did much better in college. So, I did much better in college.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
But I think, I don't know, you may have. But I thought I remember you saying you changed your major a ton of times.
Well, I did, but I'm talking about when I finally, went to Bible college and did that.
When was that?
8 years ago. It took me 7 years to graduate. It was so bad.
Well, at least you did it.
Yeah, I did. And I never got below I want to say an 85% ever when I went back to college. So, yeah, nice. It was solid. It was solid. So, anyways, so you ever given something up for Lent? Have you ever done that?
Yeah. It was always I'd always try and use it. I never, until recently, I never really used it as what it was for, I'd always be like, this is a great opportunity to diet and get in shape and that kind of stuff, I'd be like, this is great, two birds with one stone.
Yes.
But more recently, it's kind of using it as an opportunity to actually give up something and replacing it with time with God. And it's crazy looking back on my dieting versus actually fasting and how much that's helped me in the end. But yeah, I didn't used to actually fast for Lent or whatever.
Yeah, I can remember, I don't remember what grade I was in, but I actually gave up homework, and that lasted about 4 days before the teachers called my parents to let them know that I was refusing to turn homework in because I gave it up for religious purposes, is what I said.
We're finding out a lot about your education
Yes, you
career
are.
in this podcast right now.
Oh man, do not look to me for how to get through school. It didn't go very well. But you'd do that. You'd give up different things that you really didn't care about. Like, I'll give up eating vegetables, and I hate vegetables.
Yeah, because it was like, if I give up something that I don't care about, then I already did it.
Yeah, I win.
But that's not the point.
I win.
Yeah.
Victory. The other point, I'm just going to say this. Like, if this is you, I'm sorry for calling you out, but it drives me nuts. When somebody's like, I gave up chocolate for Lent. But then every time you see them, they're like this. Oh my gosh, I just can't wait for Easter. I'm going to eat so much chocolate on Easter. It's just going to be incredible. I cannot wait to eat my chocolate again. And then every time you're around them, they're like, I want some chocolate.
Yeah.
Like, do you think it's okay if I have some bitter chocolate if it's not milk?
There's no
chocolate?
sugar in it.
Can I?
It's dark chocolate.
It's like, stop it. Like, oh man. Or you always get that person that's like, I'm gonna give up food the entire 40 days. Like, and that's awesome. But like 2 days into it, and you're telling everybody about it, literally everybody about it, because you're starving and you don't know what you're gonna do. Like, dude, really, it's this.
Defeats the purpose.
Yeah, it's supposed to be with you and God. Like, don't set yourself up for failure, number one. Number two, it's not about you and everybody else. And so when you go out and it's like, hey, what's going on? You look good. What's going on with you? Dude, I'm fasting. The Lord is just shedding the pounds off of me.
Yeah, the ultimate workout program.
The ultimate workout, Easter. The Lenten fast.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? How are you looking so good? I'm not eating.
You got to get on this program.
You got to get on this Lenten program.
I mean, if it's a segue to leading someone to church,
Yeah.
God, then,
Yeah.
then maybe. But
I know. But the other thing that like always got me as a kid, like we would not eat meat on Fridays. Because I grew up in the Catholic Church, and so we wouldn't eat meat on Fridays. But I've never been a huge fish eater. And so I always felt bad whenever I would cheat. Like, I'd get a chicken sandwich and be like, Lord, turn this to fish. Like, I'm not a fish person. Now, there are some fish sticks that I like, and I'm going to go back to
turn
this.
this to fish.
I go back to fish sticks, and I like those. Guess what is really good with fish sticks?
Custard.
ChickfilA sauce.
ChickfilA sauce.
So ChickfilA, if you would like to sponsor this podcast, please reach out to us at Movement Church.
Nice.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Could you imagine if each time we came in here we got some nugs and some Chick-fil-A sauce?
I'd talk about it.
I'd go for it. Yeah, absolutely. So, but I always struggled with that one because then the easy way for our family was to get cheese pizza. We have some cheese pizza or spaghetti with no meat sauce in it, that type of thing.
Friday nights for my family growing up was always pizza and movie night. We had pizza every Friday.
Every Friday?
Every Friday we watch a movie.
Now, did you get the pizza from the same place, or did you guys like explore?
I'm gonna be transparent with you. Little Caesars.
There is nothing wrong with Little Caesars.
No, okay, well, good. I'm glad you said that because I have nothing. I enjoy Little Caesars. Yeah. It's cheap. It's a decent pie, but a lot of people hate it.
I think the cheese is good. I don't know what it is about their cheese, but I think it's very good. The sauce is decent. And the crust, especially the lunch crust, like the little bit thicker of a crust that they have,
the pan style.
Oh my goodness!
Now, even if you hate Little Caesars, I mean their breadsticks are crazy.
You can't, and the cheese sauce that they have.
It's crazy.
It's so good. Well, you know what else they had for a while? I don't think they've had it for quite some time, but they used to have a pretzel pizza.
Yeah.
And they'd put cheese sauce on it, cheese, pepperoni, and then the crust had salt because it was like a pretzel crust.
Yeah.
And that was incredible.
I could never eat too much of that.
Oh,
but it was good for like a couple slices.
it was good.
I think they just made a bat pizza. Have you seen those commercials?
No.
Because Batman's coming out, and it's like they took a pizza.
Wait, what?
You know, Batman is coming
There's
out.
a new Batman?
Yeah, Robert
didn't know that.
Pattinson. Okay.
Wait, like the guy
All right.
from Twilight?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
That's crazy.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
new
Batman's coming out. When's this happening? Is this...
I don't know when it's coming out.
Okay.
But the pizza is pretty much like they took a pizza, and they took two sides and brought them in to make it look like a bat, and they're selling it. It doesn't look like appetizing.
That's like Casanos. What do? They take a pizza and then shape it like a heart, but charge you the same amount of money.
A heart, but I mean, this is a bat.
We should get
like
that
eating
sometime.
a vermin-shaped pizza.
We should get that sometime,
Okay.
just to give it a try. I like that idea. We don't really have a Little Caesars around here, though.
I don't know what to tell you.
You might have to bring it.
It'll be cold. Oh, here's something though. Do you like cold pizza?
Not really. I heat the pizza up if it's cold.
I guess.
Yeah.
I always like refrigerated pizza for some reason.
Nope. My kids love it. My kids will eat it for breakfast. But I don't like pizza for breakfast.
All right. Yeah.
So, but you do?
Much. Well, I mean, I always heat it up, but I mean, it's not bad. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let us know what you think. I'd love to know your, like, is it cold pizza or do you warm it up? Like, I warm mine up. I won't eat pizza cold. In fact, I'm so bad that even if it's like left over from an hour ago and it's been sitting there,
You still put it in there.
I'll still throw it in the microwave for a minute. Yeah.
Put it in the air fryer. Do you have one of those?
We do have an air fryer.
Air fryers are pretty cool. I've been using one a lot lately.
I love air fryers.
I made these tortilla pizzas, right? They're just
Oh,
using
yeah.
stuff around. But you put in the air fryer,
Yep.
it's magical.
Yep. I'm with you on that one. I think that's a great idea. So let us know. Do you eat cold pizza or was cold pizza gross? And in fact, let's stick with the pizza thing for just one more second. While you're answering that question, I need you to answer this one. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
We're getting all the debates in today.
I'm getting it in
Chicken,
because
pizza.
I think pineapple on pizza is disgusting. So
I don't know if I've ever had it.
I've never had it either, but I refuse to eat it. I
It
just
just
think
doesn't seem like it would go on a pizza.
it doesn't belong.
But I know there's different styles. So in that, I mean, I think it's fine. But for it to be your like go-to,
No.
I don't know about that one.
No, I used to know a guy that every time we got pizza, that's the only pizza he would eat. I'm sorry. There's movies made about people like that. I'm not going to get into that, but that's crazy. So back to the Batman thing. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Huh.
We're like way off track, I think.
We are, but
Like a couple levels off.
There's some people that might fast media
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
to give up media, and so they wouldn't know that Batman's getting ready to come out.
Is that what you're doing?
Does this count as media? I would say
no.
no. If you're fasting media, you can still listen to us.
I don't know. When I think of media, it's Instagram.
Oh, social. You're talking social.
I'm talking social media.
Okay. What about
Because usually media, I don't really think of.
What about like CNN, Fox News, that type of thing? Would you say?
I think news can be a good thing because I think a lot of people can get really invested in news, and then it just kind of like controls their life.
Like good
their
thing to
thought
watch or
process
good thing to fast?
to fast.
Oh, I agree.
Because it can really take a toll on your thinking if you're always thinking about stuff. What's going on in the world? What's going bad in the world?
Yeah, we
So.
get caught up in all the negativity, and I fully agree with you on that one. I try to not watch the news, and I know that's bad. Like, I get my news from people. I know what's going on, but every time I watch it, I just get frustrated about things.
I don't even try. I just don't watch it.
I'm sitting there watching like local news, and it's just like, show us something good. Like, there's so many good things happening in this city, in this area, even this like the entire Miami Valley. Like, share some good stuff. Like, quit giving all the news to all the crap that's going on. Like, let's go.
Yeah. I think it's interesting because when you watch the news, it seems like whenever they go to the local news, it's like, oh, I don't want to watch the local news. It's so, like, low budget looking compared to, like, everything else.
That's the thing. Okay, do you remember during COVID There was that, what was it called? The Good News
John
shirt
Krasinski?
with John Krasinski. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that? That was
I do remember
solid news.
Yeah.
I like that. I would continue to watch that. So, but it's not a thing
It's
anymore.
not a thing anymore.
It's not a thing anymore. But anyways, so this the only reason why we brought that up is that it takes time.
All of that up.
It takes time to decide what it is that you want to give up and pray about it. Like that's the big thing. Is pray about it. What is it that you can give up for Lent? And we're talking 40 days here. We're talking a decent chunk of time. We're not talking a week. We're not talking 5 days. We're talking a good amount of time. And you know what you can do in that amount of time is you can really start to change some bad habits that you might have.
Yeah.
And that's what I think is so cool about the fast during Lent is that it's enough time that you can really make a life change. Mm-hmm. And so this is your time. This is your chance. This is Friday. This is a beautiful day. This is a great day. And you are going to conquer the day. And you know what you're going to do here in a couple weeks is you're going to conquer the season of Easter and Lent. And I truly believe that God is going to do some big things in and throughout you. And we're excited. This week as we get ready to come back to church on Sunday, we're going to talk about how we fight our battles. We're going to talk about the armor of God and so many other things. And I can't wait to be back here with you. But man, it's going to be exciting. And next week when we come back, I think we're going to try to bring a bat pizza in. I know the nachos are still due. We'll still make that happen at some point. But I would really like to try to make the bat pizza happen.
We're going to have a huge list of food that we're going to have to bring in if people start dropping their
Super Bowl foods
and stuff.
All this stuff. Yes. But it's going to be good, and we're excited. We know that you are going to have a huge day today. It's going to be a big day. You make it what it is. It's all about the perspective. Take a look at it and say, hey, today is Friday. I have conquered the week, and I'm ready for the weekend. I'm ready to relax a little bit. I'm ready for this 40-degree weather.
Yeah.
Next week, it's supposed to be in the 50s. It's going to be so awesome. I'm so excited. But, man, be ready to do big things.
It's going to be a great day today.
How good is it going to be for you, buddy?
After school, it's going to be phenomenal.
Yep. But I think even school's going to be a good time for you.
Yeah. I mean, still have opportunities in school.
Absolutely.
To do stuff. So.
Yeah, and you got some big things coming up, too, with you. So we're excited. We are definitely excited. So we cannot wait to be back with you on Monday morning after you conquer the weekend, and we will kick the weekend off right. And just keep in mind, if you watch the sermon, if you're here live at Movement Church, if you watch us online and you have any questions at all about the message that you hear, you drop a comment on Facebook, you drop a comment, an email, go to movementchurch.community/go, and you let us know what it is that you are questioning or what it is that you're curious about, and we would love to answer that when we come back together Monday morning for the Morning Momentum.
Talk about it right here.
Right here, live with you. Can't wait to see you guys next week. Have a great weekend.
See you later.
See ya. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Richie Griffith, and I am the lead pastor and founding here at Movement Church, Tipp City, Ohio. And this ministry is made possible through your generosity. And that's right. To continue supporting the movement, you can give at the movementchurch.community. That's movementchurch.community. But you need to also make sure that you follow us on social media at the Movement 937. Be sure to hit subscribe and don't forget to hit that notifications bell. Thank you so much for listening today, and God bless you.